Hello everyone, welcome back to Young for STEM. Today we are going to dive into an interesting science topic, but before we begin, let me ask you some intriguing questions to keep you guessing the topic which we will be covering today. And here are the questions. Have you ever wondered why things fall when you drop them, like this ball or feather? Or have you ever wondered why, unlike on the moon, we don't float in the air? Have you figured out the topic yet? That's because a force called gravity. Today, we are going to explore what gravity is, how it works, and why it's so important in our everyday lives. Ready to dive into the world of physics? Let's go. Let's start this video with a question. What is gravity? Gravity is a force that pulls objects towards each other. It's the same force that keeps you on the ground and makes things fall when you drop them. But did you know that gravity is all around us? Gravity was first explained by a famous scientist named Sir Isaac Newton. One day, he saw an apple fall from a tree and he started thinking, why does it fall straight down? Why doesn't it go up? This led him to discover that every object in the universe pulls on every other object with gravity. Cool, right? Let's test it. A ball and the feather fall differently because of air resistance. But if we remove the air, they'd fall at the same time. Astronauts have actually done this on the moon. Isn't that awesome? Now let's talk about how gravity works. Gravity depends on two things, mass and distance. The bigger something is, the stronger its gravity. And the closer you are to it, the more you feel its pull. Take Earth for example. It's huge, so its gravity is strong enough to pull you towards the ground. The moon is smaller, so its gravity is weaker. That's why astronauts can jump so high on the moon like a giant trampoline is up there. Now, let's talk about distance. Imagine you're holding a magnet close to a paperclip. It pulls strongly, right? But if you move it far away, the pull gets weaker. Gravity works the same way. Some of you might think, why is gravity important? So, the answer to it is that gravity doesn't just keep us on the ground, it does so much more. It keeps the earth orbiting around the sun, so we have days and seasons. It makes the moon stay in orbit around earth, giving us tides in the ocean. Without gravity, everything will float away, including you. Imagine trying to eat breakfast while your cereal floats out of the bowl. Life without gravity would be very messy and dangerous. Let's try a quick experiment. Grab a small book and a big book. Now, drop them at the same time. What do you notice? They hit the ground together. That's because gravity pulls on all the objects the same way, no matter their weight. Pretty cool, right? And that's just the start. Scientists are still learning about gravity, like how it works in black holes. Black holes are places in space with gravity so strong, not even light can escape. Common misconception about gravity is that it only exists on Earth or that it's a special force unique to our planet. In reality, gravity is a universal force present everywhere in the universe. Some people also mistakenly believe that heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. This confusion likely comes from observing air resistance in everyday life, where lighter objects like feathers fall slower than heavier objects like rocks. However, in a vacuum where air resistance is absent, all objects, regardless of their mass, fall at the same rate. Gravity is not just about making things fall, it also governs the motion of planets, stars, and galaxies, playing a critical role in shaping the cosmos that we see today. So now you know why you don't float away when you jump, how the moon stays up there in the sky, and why gravity is so amazing. It's a force that keeps the universe together. Next time you see something fall, remember it's gravity in action. And thanks for joining me today and keep asking questions because that's how we learn. Keep the curiosity in your mind always awake. Don't forget to like the video, please drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Young for STEM for more awesome content like this. See you next time.